And on today's Toy Spot, we're going to be having a look at the Mattel The Dark Knight Stealth Launch Batmobile. Okay, so in release to The Dark Knight Rises movie that was released on December 4th, actually it was released on July 20th, scratch that. Please excuse the coughing, you guys. As you can see, I'm still not going to cough anymore. but maybe I am, so please excuse me, I'm not sick anymore, although, so yeah. Anyways, so in follow-up, in continuation to the release of the Dark Knight Rises DVD, which, in the month of December, was released on December 4th, I'm going to be continuing my Batman reviews as always, so look for some brand new ones, which will be coming out. But I'll be doing some Christmas spots, so that won't stop me. Anyways, so here's the vehicle that I got from Goodwill. I paid about $4 and about 99 cents for it, so it's a really good price Batmobile, although you can still see the sticker. It's a little visible here. It's not invisible, as you can see. Spot's pointing to that, so anyways, here's the Batmobile. And to tell you the truth, I actually love this Batmobile. The point is, one of the most better things I'm really fascinated with is that this Batmobile, kind of is not plastic. Well, it is plastic, but, when Mattel also made the Batman Begins toy line, they also released, the same Batmobile, only it had rubber tires, so that's not the main problem for me. The main point of this is to show you the gimmick that's included, and along with that, just to show you what is inside the Batmobile. Anyways, so I just went to Goodwill yesterday, and I purchased this Batmobile, and I decided to make a review on it today, so it's really cool. Anyways, as you could tell, so the lady also told me the figure is not removable, so I'll be explaining that in my review. But anyways, they also did kind of do some Batmobiles for Dark Knight Rises as well. They did like a Batmobile that fits like 4-inch square figures. I don't have the packaging with me, but this is in very good condition, and you know, for the 4-inch square figures, they also made a Batpod and also a Batmobile, the same thing, the Batmobile. But anyways, enough talking and rambling. Spot's gonna get into the actual vehicle. So let me show you. Let's first start off with the details. Let's look at the cockpit, the detail on the cockpit. Now right here, you can actually see two glass windows. These windows actually look very good, and if, I do have my original, which of course is the same Batmobile that I did, kind of pick up, if I remember telling you guys, but I'm not going to compare it right now, because I just want to show you this Batmobile, because someone already donated this toy as well, but it's very good. You can see inside that, you know, there's kind of like a surprise going on, but yeah. Anyways, also pretty good detail in the tires, as I should say. They move around a lot, they roll pretty good. And when I brought the other one, when I brought the other Batmobile, kind of like from the other Goodwill, like the Batman Begins one, it, just let me tell you, it wasn't the same color as well. That's what I was really fascinated and interested with, is it was pretty much kind of the same color when I brought it, but I'm okay, I definitely didn't like it, but of course I could have improved more on that, but still really nice. Then you have some really nice detail here, see, and right here. So you can see that right here you have really good detail in the main points. Also the tires, really good. And right here is the turbo, which of course is a little kind of cockpit thing which could light up. I have another Batmobile that has this and it lights up, and it is really good. I mean, I should say so by myself. Yeah. Anyways, so the other ones, and then you got your standard, let me just zoom out of here, and you got your standard kind of tires here, whatever, you know, because everything else going on here and stuff, and also it's about to go on here, like everything's like going on over here and everything going on over here. But just want to show you the cockpit, how it opens. So let me just show you inside. Let me just actually put the camera down and I'll show you exactly. So the main point I brought this was because the cockpit and really good, so it's really good. But right here it has an opening on the top, and not just right here. Oh no, my friends, right here. But anyways, so you open that, and I'm not sure if you could see that, but inside you see a little Batman figure, and there's gonna be kind of like a surprise in there. So yeah, don't be surprised if something, you know, starts happening, like if it just jumps out at you and stuff, because it's supposed to be a surprise. It's pretty cool. It's supposed to be a really cool surprise going on inside of the cockpit. So yeah, so it's not easy to open up and up, like not easy really not to open up and up and stuff like that, or not really easy to open up and down, that's for sure. But anyways, but instead, if I did have this feature, it was supposed to open the whole cockpit. I mean, like the whole one up right here. But no, they just gave it a feature. They just gave it a feature right here. So that's really cool. But it was supposed to open all the way up, whole ways, like that way. But they didn't give it like that. The whole ways thing, like the whole cockpit could actually just open up. The Batman Begins, like Tumblr has that, but this one doesn't. It has a cockpit, my friends, right here. But anyways, you get the main point, right? So, let me show you the two main buttons, and I'm going to show you what they really do. Okay, so let me zoom in here. Just a really good shot. Really good. Okay, so here's number one. This opens up the entire tumbler, just like in the movie itself. And number two actually launches out the Batpod. So, let me show you the gimmick, and check this out, guys. You will be very impressed with what it does. Spot actually never had this Batmobile before, but he's lucky he finally got the chance to own it. And now, here's for the surprise. So it pops out like that, and you can see that there's a little Batman figure in there. It did come with missiles, but they were lost. I saw them. What you could do actually is you could have launched the missiles out, and they could have just like fired like that. But you know, because like they would do that, you know. So you see that, and that is really cool, definitely. But so what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna press number 2, and I'm actually gonna put my hand here for a reason. I'm just gonna press number 2 on the Batmobile, and I'll actually show you guys a demonstration of how the Batpod fires out of the vehicle, just like in the movie, like when Batman's like Tumbler flies out because it's defeated and stuff, like, you know, defeated, if you will. And it kind of made me shed it, and it kind of made me shed a tear for that poor Batmobile. Anyways, goodbye. See, that's exactly how it looks like. And let me just put the Batmobile down here for a minute, and let me just show you the Batpod, or yeah, the Batpod, yeah. Zoom in. I really love this Batpod. Really love it. It's got this really nice feel to it, kind of, and it's really rubbery and stuff. You can see that there's Batman. But, yeah, definitely a good Batpod. I should say so myself. Just a really good, like, texture to it, because if you could see that it actually looks really good. But there's white paint here for a reason. Spot doesn't like it, and, that's exactly in the legs, but, the figure is removable, but it's not supposed to remove because it's a little, you can see it's a little rubbery, but I'm not going to end up taking it off just completely immediately. I want to save it like as a display piece, because a display piece it will be in my collection, because Spot never wants to do that anyways, because that'll just mess up the entire figure if you get my If you get my blush. Anyways, I'm not blushing here, I'm just saying that this figure actually would be ruined and completely destroy the Batpod if it was actually removed. So I'll just keep it like that. But overall, it's a really good figure. I mean, a really good Batpod, really good set, like with the Batmobile and just the Batpod itself, really good. You know, I actually love this, and as I did say before, it looks really fine. Let me just put the Batmobile somewhere else, guys. Show you the transformation later once I'm finished with, I'll show you the transformation later once I'm done finished talking about this Batmobile. But, really love it. Really love it by far. Just one of the greatest vehicles ever designed the movie. I mean, like, one of the greatest vehicles ever designed the movie, like, because they designed it a different way possible. And it doesn't fire or anything. You could actually move it around like this, you know, stuff like if you want to pretend like Joker's destroying the Batpod and Batman's coming after him, like launching out of his Batpod, or I mean Batmobile, but you get or launching out of his Batpod or Batmobile, but anyways, you get the point, right? But yeah, really good, like very nice paint sculpture and detail wise, like really detail wise, this Batpod looks really awesome, incredibly really awesome. So yeah, it doesn't fire out like rockets or bazookas or anything, because you know Batman kind of does that in the movie. But yeah, it's really cool. But let's zoom into Batman's face here. And Batman's, I'm not sure if you're able to see that, but Batman's eyes are actually like, "Oh, I'm so tired. I haven't been chasing the Joker all day long. Leave me alone. I gotta go to sleep." Yeah, it's kind of like that. Kind of course reminds me of that. But you know, his head is also on a ball joint, so you could turn it around if you want to. But yeah, guys. The main reason why I love figures like this is because they are mounted onto the Batpod for a reason. And when usually a company like this decides to release a figure, they usually end up having the figure stuck or glued onto the bike for a reason. You know, there are bikes over there, and, you know, people sometimes ride them. You know how that thing goes on. Well, in the old days, I remember there were G.I. Joes that you could actually remove off a vehicle, and you didn't even have to use force to break it off, because eventually it would actually kind of break itself off the vehicle. But it would actually kinda just like be removed gently, not with forceps or scissors, but you would remove it gently and it would actually stay on the bike and be removable as well. But figures like this aren't they're not meant to be removed just because of how detailed and important they are in your collection. I think the only thing that would be missing, although if you know you removed the figure, is how much fun the kids would have with this. And I mean, seeing the Batman movie, I absolutely loved it, but I guarantee this figure is not removable. And seeing as how the movie was, it was absolutely fun, you know. And I cannot guarantee how fun the figure would, and being as seeing like how the movie was really better, and like being like that fun. Like, and I cannot see like how the figure is actually going to be fun if you try to take it off the Batpod. No, my friends, don't do that. You'll end up breaking the figure. Anyways, to show you the transformation, all you have to do here is what you have to do is you actually have to transform it, which I will show you. And that's how you transform it. But yeah, anyways, that's how you do it. And if you want to take the Batpod again, you can actually put it back, and inside, you actually can put, there's like little wires inside, so you can actually end up putting the figure back inside, or like the vehicle, and save it like for next time, for a next adventure for Batman if you wanted to. And suppose if you will, but you just do this, and you close it like this automatically, and then there you go. So yeah, I don't have any figures with me, any action figures like 4-inch ones. They'd probably be a little smaller, so they couldn't fit inside the cockpit. That's just exactly how it works. But yeah, but let me show you another test with it, so just to show you exactly how it will, you know, fire out. So yeah. Well, that test didn't go very well, but it's just I mean, I love this. I mean, I don't intend like to break it because it's like a really expensive collector's item. But I really love this Batmobile, and I definitely enjoyed purchasing it for that same reason why I'm a big Batman fan. And I'm just gonna say from the fact is that I really love this. I mean, this Batman like stealth launch Batmobile actually is a really cool toy for kids to play with, you know. And it's easy to transform it there and back, you know. And it's really just fun because, you know, you have a really extra, really neat little gimmick, you know, for the toy. And if you want to put it back like that, and, you know, like, you want to kind of, like, pretend you're having some, like, and, like, you want to pretend like you're having some fun with it, just, give it a chance, guys. Because this Batmobile is actually one of the coolest, vehicles ever made in the Batman universe. I could tell you that this toy will actually be way more fun in general if you just purchase it. And I'm not saying this, Batmobile is really that bad. It's a good Batmobile, and it's a really good price indeed. But if you're, planning on purchasing or picking this up, then go ahead and do so, because it'll be awesome. And overall, I'm going to give this Batmobile, I think I'm going to give it a 10.9 out of 10. A 10.9 out of 10 is what it deserves. Really good quality, top-notch painting, paint sculpts and paint applications are really good. Great 2-pack with the set for just being a set. And overall, I could say the gimmick is really neat. Really neat, because I love it. It is really good. Thank you all for watching this video, as you always do. Stay tuned for more toy spots heading your way. But I'll also be doing some Christmas spots, so look out for those too, because on Christmas I will not be doing toy spots anymore. But anyways, thank you all for watching this video, and as always, see you all again soon.